Howdy YouTube, this is Donnie coming up with another unboxing video. It's going to be a SIG product and I believe it's going to be one of the exciting ones. So let's go ahead and get started. So here's the box. It's a nice carton box, sturdy. Let's start it. Voila. So this is what it comes with. A full disclosure, so the magazines, I got 4 magazines in total, but the gun actually itself came with only 1. So if we take out these 3, this is basically how it arrived from the vendor, basically where I purchased it from. And let's go through this stuff. So inside the box you get these. It actually comes with a whole bunch of things. I mean, surprisingly, I was pretty pleased actually seeing with the amount of stuff that it came with. So you get your, let's start with this first. So you get your regular, warning stuff, your promotional paperwork, and from the manufacturer, and then your owner's manual, along with sticker and some additional trigger paperwork. So from what I'm understanding, I'm not a huge SIG expert, please correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I was told, or at least from what I found out, that MPXs should, or at least supposed to, come with chimney trigger from the factory. Now mine didn't, so and here's the reason why. From what I actually found out so far is that SIG actually stopped making 8-inch barrel MPXs a little while ago. It's probably been a year, maybe 2 years now since they stopped making them. Whereas mine is actually 8-inch barrel. So here's how I actually, acquired this firearm, this pistol. I got it through SIG's law enforcement military program. It's I think it's also called like Blue Label or whatever. So since me being a veteran, I actually qualify for this product. So being affiliated with military, I was able to acquire this, but as far as I know, for regular commercial market, they're not longer available as far as I know. The longest barrel I think they offer at the moment is, for standard commercial user, is about 6.5, maybe 4 inches or whatnot, but this full size is no longer available. However, I also found out that apparently they still make 8-inch barrels, but you gotta buy it separately and convert your short barrel version into a full size if you want to go that route. So that's that. So let's continue on. So that's so basically the whole thing I start talking about this is because of that chimney trigger compatibility paper, is because mine didn't come with it. So like I say, if I want to upgrade the trigger, I guess that paper says that it is compatible with. So that's that, which I probably won't. I like to keep my stuff relatively stuck. I mean, I do like to modify only those ones that I personally use a lot, I guess. Shoot a lot and use it as a home defense or whatnot. Those guns, I like to modify to my own preference, to my liking, not because what other people do or what industry is doing, but to actually to please me myself. But when it comes to these, so this is going to be more on my collector's piece, so I'm not really going to be modifying a whole lot. I may add a couple of things here and there, but they're most likely going to be just accessory stuff, not actual the things that are going to change the functionality of the rifle. So I like to keep that stock. Anyway, so you do get this Allen key. You get some Picatinny rail piece. And by the way, these are all authentic SIG products, which is good. And you get this hardware QD socket. And you do get this cleaning kit, which I haven't even opened. I don't honestly know what's inside, but I'm probably not gonna use it. I mean, I already have my cleaning stuff, so this is just gonna be this is just gonna stay inside the box, and you get your, as usual, the trigger key. More stuff. So and you get the sling. It's got QD points already, so which is nice. I think it's a single point. No, it's 2 point actually. 2 point sling. And like I said, you get this magazine. So rifle. I mean, not rifle. It's a pistol. Pistol came with one magazine. It's a really nice magazine. I mean, let me bring it up a little close. It's nicely made. It's polymer, right? It's plastic. So it's the base plate. However, it does have these steel reinforcements for the feeding ramp here, so which is good, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna last a long time because it's really sturdy and quality made magazine. However, my complaint is that these aren't necessarily cheap, and you guys already know the gun itself isn't cheap already as it is. So you know, like when you buy a gun of this price, it's it would be nice, you know, it would have been nice to include at least one more magazine. But anyway, like I said, I ended up actually getting 3 more, so I had a good deal on these. That's why I went with 3 package. So because you know, from a place where I got these from, if you buy more than 2, you get actually a little bit of discount. So that's why I went with 3 to make it 4, because in my personal opinion and preference, I like to get, you know, keep at least 4 magazines for each firearm. So that's why I added 3 more. So I'm just gonna put these in here. And by the way, these are 30 rounders. So and let's put these away, and then we'll pull out the gun. Now off to the fun part. And here you have it. So it came with this, wrapped with this plastic bag. And here you have it. So obviously we got this empty shimmer flag indicator here. So we're gonna pull it out. The gun is safe. Let me pull this out. There you go. There's no round in the chamber. Close this. Let's bring it up a little up close so you guys can see. Let me remove the box. So now that box is out of the way, so now let's talk about the pistol itself. Another disclosure I like to make before we discuss any further. So the brace on this SB Tactical PDW style brace, that did not come with the pistol. I purchased it separately. I just recently installed it, so but gun hasn't even been shot yet, so it's still brand new, and so is the brace. So I just figured, you know, I would add it, and I think it just completes the pistol, you know, the look of this of the gun, because otherwise it'll look kind of weird. But then again, you know, I was gonna add it anyway, so I was like, might as well I add it and just, you know, mention it on a video that it didn't come with the pistol. Anyway, so there you have it. So I put the magazines. Again, magazine's empty. So is the chamber. I just wanted to add it so that way you guys can see the full picture, how it look. So like I said, let's start, I guess, from the muzzle. So it's got a typical birdcage A2 type muzzle device. Got a full M-lock handguard integrated, free floating. And so my MPX actually did come with pre-installed iron, iron sights. I don't know if other, shorter barreled MPXs actually come with these or not, but mine did, so which was a good touch. So traditional, iron sights, nothing special or crazy about them. So back rear post Rear side is a diopter, and the front is a post, and you can actually flip it for longer range. So, and this is iron. This is in polymer, so which is nice. And there you go. And let's flip these down again. So on top we get this full Picatinny rail, which is nice. You can add any of your accessories that you like. The front handguard, by the way, is M-LOK. So you get M-LOK slots on your 9 o'clock, 6 and 3 positions, 3 o'clock positions. So all around. One thing I really like about this is that it's completely ambidextrous. So as far as I can tell, you get magazine release, you get bolt release, bolt catch buttons on both sides, so as the safety levers. So this is all 100% ambidextrous. There's nothing else I can think of that is not ambidextrous. Pretty much everything, so which is really nice. The grip is really nice, I think. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be messing with the grip. I don't think I'm going to be changing it because it's got a nice texture to it, so it's not all that slippery. And so you got a little bit of a rough here surface, which is nice. That's going to avoid from, slipping off. And you get a little bit of these rips here, so which also gives a good texture. So it's not all that rough, but at the same time it's not too smooth. And what else? Charging handle as well, also ambidextrous. So you get these a pull down tabs, I guess, if you will, on both sides. So which is a nice touch. And yeah, I mean, another thing which is really cool about this pistol is that the mag well is pretty wide, so it's really not easy to actually miss. As you put your magazine in, it's got wide mag well, so it's going to be hard to miss this really. So which is really nice as well. And like I said, I'm not a huge SIG expert. I mean, I do have a couple of SIG products, but I'll be honest, I am not really, huge fan of SIG, I guess, if you will. I may actually get a lot of hate for that, for saying this, but, to each their own. So I personally not a huge fan of the SIG products. But then again, I do appreciate some of their fine products like P226, Legion, or 1911 Emperor Scorpion. By the way, that's I do have one of those, and that's my one of my most favorite actually handguns, and is the only 1911 that I have, to be honest. Because when I was shopping for 1911. What collection is it going to be a collection without a proper 1911 handgun? So that's why when I was shopping for one, I don't want to get a whole bunch. I mean, one is enough. So it's 1911 after all anyway. So they're all the same basically. But yeah, when I was shopping for one, I went with Scorpion, Emperor Scorpion by SIG, just because I think if they offer a whole lot for the bang, for my buck, so a whole lot of bang for my buck, so that's why I went with that. But then again, that's a separate topic for another day. But for now, let's continue talking with this. So yeah, even though I'm not a huge SIG fan, but I do appreciate their quality and some of their products, and this is, I think, one of their fine products as well. So yeah, and then we have it. I think I'm pretty much mentioned everything. There's not really a whole lot to talk about, just because it's basically AR platform, based off of AR platform. If you have any trigger time behind AR platform, or if you're just regular AR guy, this is gonna make you feel right at home. There's nothing unusual, there's nothing out of place in this pistol. That's not gonna that's gonna make you confused, because you got your safety lever here. It's just like any other AR. By the way, you get on both sides, so it's fully ambidextrous. If you're lefty, righty, you're gonna feel right at home. Same goes with mag release, bolt catch, and all that stuff. So now let's talk about the trigger. So trigger, I think it's pretty adequate. There's nothing to brag about. This is just standard regular SIG trigger. So let's give it a try. Once again, there's no round in the chamber. It's all clear. And let's see if I can bring it up close to you guys. There you go. So not much of a take up. It's already, I think, right the wall. There you go. There's a little bit of take up, and it breaks. And it breaks pretty clearly. It's not spongy. And there's your reset. Once again. And here's a reset. Relatively short. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's really short because there's still a little bit of travel, but for a stock trigger, that's pretty good in my opinion. It's definitely better than what my actually HK came in with, the SP5. But then again, the age of these guns are totally, there's a huge gap. I mean, HK talking, SP5, MP5 platform is a very old platform, and this is relatively new. It's basically 21st century compared to 20th. But then again, since they both are actually in the same category, I figured I would mention it. And the price point are relatively close to each other. Basically, this isn't a necessarily a cheap pistol. It's pricey, so, and it can easily compete with MP5 or SP5. Yeah, so I guess if you will, this is basically a modern MP5 at this point, because you get everything. Like the modern standard dictates basically what the current market dictates from entries to have, basically, like, you know, the ambidextrous controls, Picatinny rails on top for your accessories, your M-lock, so you just name it. And there you go. Oh, by the way, you do actually get this a little a compartment, basically storage compartment on your trigger. I mean, not trigger through on your pistol grip. So, which is nice. You know, for your like batteries or whatever, you can store them in there, your earplugs or whatnot. And I guess since there's nothing much left to talk about, at least with this unboxing part, let me just briefly show you the brace too that I put on this. It's SB tactical made brace. So it's basically pretty much industry standard SB Tactical. I love their braces. I mean, they make great products. Not to mention it's veteran owned, so I really appreciate that. And also, as far as I know, they're made here in Florida, so which is nice, or at least company located in Florida. So I like to support our local Floridians, if you will, businesses. So, and it is 3-position adjustable brace, so this is fully extended. When it's fully extended, and you can bring it back a little more, it's like medium, and this is fully closed position. And I really like this telescoping, I guess, if you will, PDW style braces. They just look nice, especially the pistol already has this ramp here, indented ramp for this brace. Or, you know, if you want an SPR, I guess you can go with the stock instead of brace with the same style, and it just fits well, in my opinion. But otherwise, this is all I have for you guys, and I hope you guys like this video. this series of unboxing videos. I hope you guys liking them. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. But one more time, on a close up. Just wanna show you guys one more time. Bring it up close. Here's the M-lock. And one more thing I just noticed that I need to mention is that there's a QD point here for your sling. So. And the other one is gonna be, you're gonna use one of those Picatinny pieces to attach it here, and then add your other QD point that came with the box. If you wanna mount that a sling that came with the gun. So it's a nice option. At least they give you the full package in the box, unlike what HK did with their SP5. If you guys interested to see my SP5 unboxing video, you guys can check it out on my channel. But yeah, so this is all I have for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Like I said, I mean, I'm sorry if I missed some of these things. Please feel free to correct me if I said something wrong. Like I said, I'm not a huge SIG expert. I did do my little bit of research on this before getting it. And to be honest, I mean, I really like it. I mean, there's really nothing to say anything negative about this. Like I said, I mean, just if you have any trigger time with AR style firearms, this is just gonna make you feel right at home. I mean, there's nothing unusual, out of place. I mean, it's just perfect fit and finish. It just feels great. It's just now a matter of taking that to a range and put through some rounds and just see how it performs. Otherwise, as a first impressions, I really love it. Can't really say anything bad about it. Thanks for watching once again. Please leave your comments, questions, concerns, complaints in the comment section below. And if you guys like this video or these kind of videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. I promise you I have more coming up. Thanks for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe.